Well, greetings and welcome to another video. So, I purchased something to further my laptop program. I'm joking. Um, what's really going on here is I found an interesting machine and I kind of wanted to talk about it, but you never know when you buy stuff from Goodwill, right?
This is fine.
It is, this end up didn't mean much. I'll try to provide that joke completely ignored. But in either event, it's time to unbox this thing. Now, I don't know the best way to do an unboxing in this space. As you can tell, I need to do some cleaning. I apologize, but I'm lazy as shit, so. For now, I'm going to go ahead and open up the box and make sure my personal information isn't out there, and we'll see how they packed it and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, I always kind of like these kind of packages and whatnot. But hey, sometimes you need to sharpen your frickin' knife. Let me actually swoop this around. Two coming in soon. One of them is from a friend of the channel. He and I did a deal, and he wanted something that I had more than I wanted it, and vice versa. So let's see if Goodwill packaged this way. It feels like they did a pretty good job. I mean, it's taken me quite a lot just to, pull all that packing off, which I might hang on to. Good backing material. This is a Thinkpad Flex, or Twist, I should say. This is a very not super well known generation of machine, and I didn't see too many of these come up. Gosh, monitor stand, go over there. So, if I can get into this. So, this machine, while dirty, a little scuffed up, isn't awful. And the main gimmick of this computer is it's one of these that has a twisty screen. Now this thing is fucking gross. It feels like the rubberized coating has probably decided to start returning to Mother Earth. But it's called a Thinkpad Twist because you can twist it around and do tablet things with it. But for our purposes, I brought a few chargers with me today. It looks like this one takes the beloved round barrel, so we're gonna plug that in because I'm not expecting this thing to power on at all. Not without some jungle juice, because, well, I mean, that's just how it is. I brought both because I didn't know. I'm assuming it takes a 90-watt cord. A lot of these 3rd gen i-series do, because fuck power efficiency. And we'll go ahead and we've got a little power supply here. We'll just unplug the Dell power supply and plug in the Lenovo power supply. And then plug the Diddy Fuck into the Diddy Fuck, as one does. We do get a slightly, oof. Yeah, that hinge has seen better days. Okay, I hear a hum, so we are starting to take a charge. Why don't we see if she boots? Yeah, that fan doesn't sound great. Oh, look at that. She boots right into Windows. Thanks, Microsoft. You're the best. I have no idea if this is supposed to be an out-of-box experience or anything like that. It looks like it is. Well, there's an advantage to a system like this. I can just... Oh no, it doesn't rotate that way. But hey, we made it further than I thought we would. It's just a momenting us. Looks like Windows 10. And yeah, look at the grime on this thing.
Brother, what's that?
Ugh. You know, 20 bucks, by the way. This is what 20 bucks buys. It's a 3rd gen i5 that looks like this. So it looks like this thing powers up. Let's see. Oh, there's the fan. I don't know if you can hear it. Those bearings do not sound good. Not at all. I bet you there's food or something in there. It does at least sound like it's not a mechanical hard drive. So I didn't expect this to come with storage. We're not going to do internet because I don't trust software installed by other people. And our very secure password that is definitely not just pressing the next button. Look, Windows 10 is going to die on here, so I'm just going to blow through it. You should say no to everything. Oh man, look at the shininess on that screen. Ugh. It might just be full of shit, to be honest. So, we're going to see if this actually does take a few minutes or not. This gives me an opportunity to finish making sure she works. And if it boots into Windows, we'll look at the specs real quick, and then I'm actually going to do a separate video of me installing Linux on this machine. This is actually going to be one of my LMDE machines. I've been slowly moving to the Debian edition because it's really stable. It is not necessarily for the new user, but it does so many things really good that I think for a slightly more advanced user who's willing to dig into the command line for a few things, might be okay with it. Well, that's definitely a thing. The fuck's going on here? Yeah, no. Well, for what it's worth, that's the system specs. She's a bit glitched out. I'm guessing the OS was a fresh load with no drivers. So, not any good on that part. Fail goodwill. But hey, it works. That's the important part. It's already getting quite toasty. So, I'm going to vote to power the thing off. Oh no. Now the battery is taking a charge. So we'll give it a shutdown. And that's pretty much going to do it here. So I hope you liked this unboxing. I'm going to do a second video on it probably later today. We'll see when it gets out. Where I go ahead and install Linux on this thing and maybe dig into it and clean it up. Get a fresh install on here. And it will probably run like a striped ass ape in comparison to Windows 10 overheating. So if you like the video, go ahead and like the video, and stay tuned.